Gdelay is a multi-tap delay with up to 24 taps and controls which allow you to animate the repeated sounds through the stereo field. Most delays have one fixed delay time where the output of a single tap is fed back into the delay line, repeating again and again. Instead, Gdelay has multiple taps, so each tap can have its own individual delay time. This means that as well as acting like a normal delay, we can also create the bouncing ball effect. Here we have a few different modes which will set how the taps will be spaced in time. First, let's look at how it works as a normal delay. We have a standard feedback control, which although it doesn't technically feed back, this will control the amplitude decrease of each consecutive delay tap. Here we set a fixed number of taps. So now we can dial in the feedback to taste. Here we can set the time in tempo values or milliseconds. To get a wider stereo effect, here we can introduce an offset between the left and right channels, which will be applied to all of the delay taps. Since we can have different settings for each tap, if we check the gradual box underneath, the sound will gradually increase the size of the offset from 0 to the amount set here. Now we can hear a drift from mono to a wider stereo effect for any sound coming in. We can also have more dramatic effects with the stereo position of the taps. To use this, it's best to remove the offset for a more focused sound. It's also a good idea to select mono as the input so that whatever the stereo position of the input, we will have a balanced sound with which to move throughout the stereo field. Now we can apply different effects to get some movement in the sound. Of course, we have ping pong, which alternates between left and right. All of the modes here can be attenuated with the width slider here if we want to limit the width range of the panning. There are a bunch more of effects here which will move the sounds through the stereo field. Of course, none of this would be possible with a traditional delay. Another effect we can add is to introduce a random amount of frequency shift to each tap to get some variation. Here we can set the maximum shift to be applied. So all of these effects will work the same with whatever mode we start with. Let's go back and look at the gravity modes. So here we have the typical bouncing ball effect. And in this case, the time set here will select the first bounce duration. Using the gravity knob, we can dial in how the timing of each bounce is affected by gravity. Finally, we have some global settings to limit the frequency range of the delay and to crossfade between the dry and wet signals.